Lovely to work with her.
Darling, I'm waiting. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's not dignified.
Dignity has nothing to do with...
Oh, look, I'm not here, not now. A bike? You're mad.
Don't be frightened.
I'm not frightened. I expect to see my husband riding a three-wheel bike on his wedding night.
It's the only way to travel.
I think Peter was used to getting perks, and I was with the director, so I wasn't interested in, part. So I didn't, and we didn't, and I think he went into a big snit about it.
Come to me.
Because he never looked at me in the eyes again. Every scene that we did was on an angle. So
Eventually, I dragged Peter to see Ruling Class, the play. I think it was at the Cambridge Theatre in London too. Went in, but Jules Buck and Peter O'Toole. Jules Buck was Peter's agent, manager, producer, father, confessor, everything. Anyhow, and to a matinee, because he was already doing country dance in Ireland with Susanna York and all that. Anyhow, so he had only little time. So we see the play. And before the play finished, Peter leaned over to direct it, and it's my gift to you. And he basically gave me the film.
I think he's incredibly good in The Ruling Class because, again, he's dangerous. He plays this wacky guy. I mean, he was really... I mean, I saw the stage version of that, and it wasn't nearly as good as what Peter did. And Peter also had great supporting actors, and Harry Andrews, I mean, all of them were great. He had great taste.
And Alistair Sim as a bishop is one of the funniest things you will ever see in history. And it's no accident that he played these roles that were very close to him, slightly debauched, over the hill lunatics in some cases. And Ruling Class is a lunatic that's most to the edge of dealing with them.
I wanted to apologize for not being at my son's christening.
The little devil stole the show.
Must be sure before I make my first public appearance.
he never directed a question to me, and we did the scenes, and he laughed that he hadn't got his toy. He wanted his plaything, and he hadn't got one.
Relax, don't. Overall impression of superiority and volatile farts, whoredom's bloody network.
That performance in The Ruling Class, which I think was a very brave choice. It's a dangerous character, unpleasant character, the tone of that fantastic soft shoe shuffle dance number in there, and then he turns into Jack the Ripper. It's, pretty extraordinary.
Lover, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood.
There was something, I don't know what it was about Peter, but there was something where... I'll say it, but it was just say, fuck it. And went, okay, fuck it. And then go off on something. I mean, still eclectic as an actor, but he had inconsistency. But he was unpredictable. And that's, of course, what made him great, because he was really very unpredictable.
As Stanislavski always said with actors, they need plasticity, the great teacher said. O'Toole had that quality, and so forth. It's like a feather joint.
You also see the tension between a fellow with great intelligence, great charisma, who is, if not trapped, at least he's the bearer of this weird body that doesn't seem to want to do all the things he wants it to do. But for us, of course, it's fascinating, and he seemed to begin to realize, oh no, this is gold. All of this mixture, nobody's got this mixture.
He's so impressive, your ladyship, isn't he?
For a few bob, we raced across the suspension bridge into Lee Woods, then back again over the suspension bridge. And we came across two professors, Professor Joseph and Professor at the school, and they were crying their eyes out. And O'Toole, what's the matter, said O'Toole. We've just been to see Sir John Gielgud in The Seven Ages